matriarchs perform the ritual, but we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless Old Ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation. Beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this one day. High Matriarch Teersa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming.
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
But we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go, I will follow.
Oh, that's a lot of berries.
You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm? Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast,
Yo.
to be shunned.
It's called Rising Zero Dawn.
Oh, come on.
What you said? Yep, I just started. She's still a little girl right now. Cursed child. Yeah.
Roth! Down here! Roth! Roth! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
I got a hard difficulty.
Rats down here.
If you go very hard, then hold on, what difficulty? It goes from very hard to ultra hard. Nigga, I just moved up one from normal. I ain't trying. I'm gonna see what hard is. If it's easy or hard, I'll move it up. Nah, that just sounds crazy, though.
Looks
Dog,
tight,
when I download
but I
this
can get
shit,
through
dog,
it.
I downloaded it, right? Then I had to download it again. It was like, man, it was so much, man. I was like,
This must be a
it's not new, but it's new. It's new to me. It came out last year, but it's one of the games I never opened up because I was playing my other games.
of the metal world.
Because I finished that
One of the
Final
old
Fantasy.
places.
I'm playing this now. Because I'll play games and, you know what I mean? And not, you gotta finish them. It's like a movie, you know what I mean? This shit looks crazy though. I like it. It's crazy, baby. Watch the animals, dog. Huh, what you say? Oh, what, man? I teared up a little bit, nigga. That shit
Ross
was
said
crazy.
never go in places
Yeah,
like
sacrifice
this.
yourself
But I
like
have to
a
find a
real
way
king.
out.
You know what I mean? He finally accepted his he never accepted his like, he had to become king until the end. And he's like, Dad, trust me. And his dad, like, as a spirit, took the last sword. And you gotta see how, cause he has like, take all the sword, like the swords, all like the weapons you were collecting was like the weapons was your kings of the past. You know what I mean? I'm using their abilities, and at the end you go to your throne after you defeat the dude, and you accept that you're king, and all the kings, all your like ancestors pop up in front of you. And you're like, I trust y'all. I believe, and I finally take this. You know what I mean? And he takes it, and he like, he gets their energy inside him, and he goes to like the beyond and fights the bad guy one more time
There's
and kills him
something up ahead.
and brings light to the world, because the world was in darkness for 10 years because you get trapped in the crystal. Dog, if that game was made like 5 years ago, that'd be a 2-part game. When you get trapped, because when you go to the crystal, you're thinking you're unleashing like the light throughout the world to stop the darkness from coming, but you get tricked by the bad guy and it puts you into the crystal. Instead of you just escaping out of the crystal, it makes you stay in there for 10 years. and you come out of the crystal after you being a grown, from being like 18-year-old kid, like a 20-year-old kid, and you come out as a 30-year-old man.
A dead person.
Yeah, I got all my abilities, but I finally accept my role as the king. Before, he was fighting, but he really didn't accept his role. You know what I mean? He wanted to be a adventurer, hunter. Like the game, like it's open world, so you could be a hunter. You know what I mean? He rather do that. He was rather doing like side missions instead of doing regular shit.
Something
You know what I
shiny
mean?
there.
But when he became older, he accepted his role. Own it, and then but like while you're going throughout, you're taking pictures with your friends and shit, because your friends is with you the whole time, and you look back in it, and you look back onto it. You know what I mean? It makes your character look back onto it. What the fuck did she find? And it makes you, hold on, I'm talking shit. I'm gonna finish talking before I get back into this. But throughout the game, you gotta use them. You get like your dude gets more attached to him and shit. And like the campfires, y'all be talking and bullshit, and like you know how friends do bullshit on, and that's how that game was and shit. And then like after you do all that, after the credits pop up, after you sacrifice yourself. After the credits and shit, a little bit of credits go, the mid scene comes up, and it's you and Luna. Luna's the woman you were supposed to marry to stop the war, but the war happened because the bad guy Adrian tricked Ravis into attacking and killing his father. That's how the war, you know what I mean, started. And yeah, and they killed. And Adrian killed Luna. Luna was his like oracle. An oracle's like a magical person that protects the king as their stand. But she was killed, and she gave me the ring to defeat Adrian. That's what the darkness was bringing in from him. But at the end, him and the king and Luna's together sitting on the throne and shit. You take and before you go fight Adrian, you take one of the pictures that you've been taking, and it was that picture they had. You know what I mean? And then after the like and you talk about like these are my best friends and shit, and then after that credits is you and your boys around the campfire again, and it's him talking to him, the campfire right before you. It's like his last day in the campfire before he goes fights the last boss guy Adrian. That's his name and shit, and he's talking. He's like man, I miss y'all guys. He's talking about because he's been gone for 10 years, you know what I mean? And they've been stuck in the world of darkness, and he apologized to them. He's like, man, I finally set my role. I was like, yo, why they gotta end it like this? He's like, man, he's like, this is harder than it takes, man, to tell y'all, man. He's like, just say it. He's like, man, y'all guys is the best. And it just ended right there. I was like, yo, quit that shit, dog. Yo, cause cause they knew they captured the niggas, like the little brohood they had, you know what I mean? Cause they was goofy as hell. They talk about bitches while you're driving, talking about about anything. But that's how it is, the relationship. Cause you think about that's his boys, and then like right before you go in and fight the last before you go and accept your role, he's like, we're gonna have to separate right here. He's like, can I see the pictures? Can I take one? And they looked at him and shit. They knew he was sacrificing himself. You know, they was like, oh. And they all looked at each other. They was like, damn, he's about to go kill himself. You know what I mean? And yeah, I was like, yo, this shit's like a movie, dog. And they was like talking and shit, and they was saying their goodbyes. And while he's walking up the steps, all these monsters are coming out of the ground and shit. And the three niggas, they turn around and look at the monsters, look at each other, and their weapons pop out and shit, like they're about to go to battle and shit. I was like, yo, this shit's hard. Why does it end like this, dog? Yeah. That's like, cause was the darkness taking over? Like, dog, it was dark for like 10 years, cause like throughout the while you're playing the game too, like on the news and people they're like, man, it's getting darker, longer and longer, and I was like, yeah, it definitely is, cause the days was getting real short. It was hard to do missions, cause it would get dark real quick, and you have to be fighting monsters trying to get to place and shit. I'm like, what's going on? And that was the whole time. It was the bad guy doing that shit, dog. I said, that's real as hell, dog. Well, yeah, man, but they didn't have to end it with the little scene when they was in the camp, though, man. That shit, dog. That hit me in my heart, cause I was playing this game since October, dog. Hearing their bullshit talking and shit. But let me get back to this Horizon. Let me see what this girl, Alula, whatever her name is, Alula. What's this? What she just put up? You hit that Pacquiao. I'm about to spark mine back up.
Everywhere. How does he do this?
Dog, you watch most of my broadcasts, so you know how long I played that shit. That Final Fantasy.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help.
I don't even know yet. She
More lights.
They said she's cursed. At the beginning, she's at like ritual where she got her name, but the elderies didn't like her.
Changed color.
I like how it's moving, right? But she becomes an older woman though in this. I know she
Changed
does.
color too. It did it. What's that? It's got a device.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She's just exploring nobody right now. Important.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
There's still boxes. Shit.
Shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun for the shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun for
What the hell?
and maybe that's all I need, you know. That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wig dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away, or you...
I mean, seriously? Record ourselves for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be...
Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did.
Yeah, I like to
go with Owen
explore.
when he asked.
Santana, my bad.
Stupid. Should've known.
Yeah, I was.
And pray for us.
It might help with solving shit. I don't know.
I mean, death. I'm sorry.
They shit popped up for a reason, you know what I mean?
That's finally gave us a little something.
Oh, that's
Found me. Ross found me.
Ross.
Down here. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
These graphics is crazy.
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. Starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
I like how she's doing some since she's a kid. Since she's a baby. That'd be hard. She about to be a goon though. They're setting it up to be a goon.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
That thing's hard on her head.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley
He can't see that shit. Only
Follow.
she can. That cause of that little thing on her she found. That thing's hard.
The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
It's an open world game
Now,
too.
you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salvebrush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries. They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands, and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually. Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you. Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass. There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen closely and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low, and follow me across the trail to that tall grass. The Watchers saw you, Aloy. You'll have to try again. Now keep low, and follow me across the trail to that tall grass. Oh, another one. Let it pass. Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it. That's the last of them. Let's move on. You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
And he is a fool. Come now. Let's find that herd. Follow. There. See them? These are called Striders. Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see. Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Those will do. Follow. Stop wasting time. There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal. Aloy, throw a rock near me. There. Come, girl, it's safe now. Harvest and kill so I can teach you how to make arrows. Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there. Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads.
Oh, you crafting this?
Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use. Follow me. Here, stay low in the grass, and be quiet. It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. The Strider, one of the weaker machines, but even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study it. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
But that plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way. Again! Again! You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
It feels funny playing with a little kid. You don't play with a little kid. Hey, he took off. No, I like it that you don't get to a lot. He taking off on me. Yeah, that's the only one I'm thinking to. Dude, that's it.
shoot. It'll cause a stampede. Trample them.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not. Aloy!
She's brave.
I need to keep... Oh no. The Butcher saw me.
Oh shit. I just seen something. I like seeing the death scenes.
I need to move slowly, quietly, so I can sneak past them. Can't let them see me.
Alright, okay.
Got to be careful. I need to see their paths. Almost there. There he is. Hey.
What? How is this?
Follow me.
Oh, we gotta go that way. Fuck.
How do you know to avoid them?
nigga. It's not that hard, nigga. When they look and run, nigga. So,
How is this possible?
nigga, this is easy as hell.
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
Save me. I just want to...
Boy! Seal your lips! They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now! Back to Mother's heart.
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips. Seal your lips. Seal your lips.
Stay away, no mother. Children, away from there. Back to picking berries.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
Boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I fuck with this shit.
We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Damn.
Rost? Rost? Rost?
Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Ooh, I lost some skills, huh? Ooh, alright. Yup. Ooh, I want, yeah.
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to? What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace, and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grotto might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grotto follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also gonna pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate. Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong. The Embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright, time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd. The scrapes.
weapons modifications. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you was in it.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
Yeah.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle. I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
this map's big as hell. I mean his.
That must be Alana.
I need help!
Sounds like she's in trouble.
I can't get down! Somebody, please! I'm surrounded! I can't get down! Help! Thanks for saving me from those machines. Thank you. I thought those Watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a Watcher saw me and called his pack. But oh, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Alana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Good meat. Arana's trail ends here. Must be where she saw the scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear. Mother's cradle. Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster. The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river. Better check the other side.
like how you can hunt on here.
Stocking up. Might need that. There. Time to get that spear. There. Time to get that spear. Fascinating. They weren't looking for me.
bitch ass nigga.
There. Time to get that spear.
Might have to come back to this mission.
Follow up. I'll find a use for you. A well-made weapon. Arana will be happy to have it back. Easy, easy. ashes.
Oh, Mother be praised! Aloy's back! With the First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks.
That nigga's a little
I'd be
high.
happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like
This
she was
nigga-
special.
This nigga in the game,
I'm
he
sorry
look a
for your
little
loss.
high.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
These will keep. on this.
It's raining on this bitch. It looks so crazy. Yeah, it looks crazy. This coming down hard as hell.
Save this for the trail. No one else around. It's safe to meet. My guess is he'll be waiting for me. There he is. Looks nervous.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me. I thought you wanted a tripcaster.
I'm ready to trade when you are.
I just sell that lens.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me. Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I don't mind hearing it.
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
Why do you take the risk, trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of. After my shunning, I tried living back in Mother's heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. Good luck in the proving. Blessing of all Mother and all that.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
What was the score of your game? You won? Congratulations.
Looks good. I'll tuck that away. Save this for later. Whatever they're hunting out there doesn't sound easy.
Aloy, you're here. You have the firearms.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark. I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
I use the bathroom, I'll be back. Santana, you in?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the Embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth. It's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see. I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Ready. Gotta be.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death. If you're not careful.
Entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps? Saw me. Keep that for later. Good. I can use this.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow. Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh. Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Never knowing. I might need these. wasn't a warning. Low and quiet, does it? I need this.
When my name was called to the mountain.
Hello, Grata.
All Mother, since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All Mother, and provide for me once more.
Good news, Grata. Once again, All Mother has brought you... rabbits.
All Mother, your voice cracks like the distant thunder. I hear the songs of grief, All Mother. I would join the call, but I left my prayer beads atop the eastern overlook. I am afraid.
Wait at your camp for me, Grata. I'll see what I can do. Ouch. The Brave Trail up the rocks is close by. I'd have to leave something else behind. Grata may be devout, but it takes strong arms to reach the Overlook the fast way. This looks promising. Aha! Grata's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to Allmother, she's never lonely. Made them soon enough.
It's your sister, Olara! Are you out there? Mom, can you hear me?
Here they come. Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall, so I knew Brahm's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth, so I came out looking for him.
Why was your brother cast out?
Brahm was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour. The hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brahm struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All-Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brahm used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, Just find him then. Please.
There's Grata, all alone with Allmother, the only way she knows. Here are your prayer beads, Grata. Now you have what you need.
All-Mother. Each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the Proving, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen after that.
Oh, Mother, I thank you for the kindnesses you share. When the Proving comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
I think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Grata. For now.
Oh, Mother, hear me as I count off my years of devotion. See how the beads have been worn. Smooth and returning. I pray for my family. They are old as I am. I pray for the young.
Quick way down. that one. This must be Brom's camp. Better clear out those watchers. Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more to this. Looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp. Whose knife is this? Did someone attack Brom with it? Looks like more blood leading away from here. There, a bucket. Did someone bring the blood to the camp? The trail of blood ends here, but whoever left it must have also left tracks. Hunt's over. Fight's on. I wonder if the blood... If Brom did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine? What are those scrappers picking up? Looks like it was a Watcher. If it's Brahm, he definitely knows how to handle a spear. Someone loaded these supplies. Brahm was an outcast for a long time. Why take food and gear now? It's the supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away?
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her. You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Brahm.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
I'm not shouting. I know you're a good listener. So come listen to me, just as you would the others.
They say not to listen. But Alara always said, never ignore a speaker I can see. All right. I'll hear you out.
That's better. Now tell me, what's troubling you?
Spirits of the Forgotten. Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things. Hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Brom?
They're speaking to me right now. O is with me. They take care of me. Keep me company. Help me. Except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Brom. You're alive. Oh, Mother be praised. I'm sorry I followed you, but I had to make sure he was all right.
No. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I need no protection from you, Brom.
How can you be certain? The voices he hears call for blood, even yours.
But surely he wouldn't hurt his own sister. I've taken care of him since I was 6.
I don't want to hurt you. But the Forgotten, their whispers, they fill my head with screams.
Brom, the voice that says you want to protect Alara is your true voice. You have to listen to it and go your own way.
I'm sorry, Alara. But she's right. I miss you. But they will keep me company. I must go.
No! Don't do this! I'll follow you then!
I'll kill myself before I hurt you, sister. So do not follow. Goodbye.
The others always said Brom's mind was weak. But you heard his strength. Only someone strong could carry his burden. At least we got to say goodbye. I thank you for that, Aloy. But now, I must be alone.
Saving you from trail.
What is it now?
What up, my man? What up? What up? This is a good game, man. This is a real good game. Let's go with the roadcast. I'm going with the roadcast.
Always a pleasure doing business.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. Good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
You too, my man. You have a good one. Thanks for showing some love.
Can't carry more.
speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Teersa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There'll be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, the center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this to remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time. I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. I have to let him go. For now. First, the Proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads. Can't be too prepared. Easier when I was a kid.
Yeah, sure.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Teersa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Carja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Carja.
Carja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
It's you, isn't it? It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Teersa told me about?